Alright, hey everyone. So I'm here with another video, but this ain't got nothing to do with me. So I saw a video about a young lady that have kids, and she was I'm attach it, but this is the thing. If you don't have Instagram Threads, then you'll have to download to see the video. If I can find it in another way, I will attach it. But what is going on is this. It's this lady. She have I guess older kids, and she has a big house, she said, and she normally she loves her house cleaned up, and her kids don't keep the house clean. She says she stays upstairs and her kids stay downstairs, and she was like, she basically stayed upstairs for 24 hours and hoping that her kids would clean because she just exhausted by doing it. Now I get it. I understand it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like cleaning up is one of those things that it's a never ending job. It's like washing clothes. Sometimes I be like, God, dog. I just wash. You just wash clothes and you got to do it again. Cause guess what? What you have on, you still gotta wash. And it's something like a never ending job. And the thing about it is, when you have kids, this day and age, the kids don't like to do anything. And the problem is because 9 times out of 10, a lot of us grew up where we didn't get the things we wanted. We didn't have the luxuries that we really wanted. So what we do as parents, provide them the life that we wish we had. You understand? And so I'm going to talk about with her first, and then I'm going to get to the true message. So couple things here that you stated, and you're not wrong. I get it. But if you don't know, how will you know? Okay, so I'm not mad at you. I'm not yelling at you, whatever. So when you see this video, I don't want you to think that I'm trying to talk you down. But I want you to pay attention to the words that come out of your mouth. That goes for anyone. A couple things you kept saying. Trauma. Because of your life trauma. That was one. The other part, you said that you get their hair done and you buy them the new clothes, you do all of that, right? So we're gonna focus on those two things. The other part is, you said that I understand that people like the trash bag. You said there's trash bag there, but they just put it in a dustpan, and they know the bag's there, but they won't even pick it up. And you was like, I know y'all gonna say that y'all need to just leave it there. Just leave it there. And then what you go back to? Trauma. My soul won't allow me because of trauma. So when you was talking, you gave yourself the answer to the solution to your problem. And a lot of times we do that. Okay, excuse me, I'm in a little rocket chair. A lot of times we automatically, excuse my little mess, we have the answers to our questions. We have an answer to our problems. But the problem is trauma. No one wants to accept trauma. No one wants to discover the trauma. No one wants to heal the trauma. So I don't know your life. I ain't gonna chime into it. I'm gonna just go by what you're saying, okay? And just looking at the scenario. Apparently you must lived in a situation where it was chaotic, okay? Mess everywhere, or it may not even been the actual, things is mess. It could be people that was messy, because sometimes people don't realize that dirt also, in a dirty house can also go to a mind, meaning you could have been around a lot of people that had a lot of chaotic energy, and you equate that to cleaning. Sometimes it can just be cleaning. When you said about buying things, it sounds like, I'm going to say sounds like, because I ain't trying to chime into your life, because that's your business. Now, if you was one of these higher ups that was messing with me, I would tell it all. But I ain't going to do you like that. So I'm going to talk to you as if I'm just an outsider. Pay attention to what you're saying, okay? All right, I'm trying to be a mind reader. I'm just talking based off the words that came out of your mouth. So you said that you get your kids everything that they want, right? All right. So let's evaluate this situation. That's your problem. All right? You're giving them the life you wish you had. You get me? You giving them the life you wish you had, and that's something that everybody screw up on. We trying to provide a life we wish we had. And that may not be the life meant for them. Okay, and I talked about this in one of my other videos about how kids do certain things because they want to know if you truly love them. See, when you buy stuff, they become spoiled. All right, when you always giving them what they want and they ain't done nothing for you or done what they supposed to show their appreciation back, they become spoiled because now you become the maid instead of the mama. You the maid. Okay, and every single time they know that even if they don't clean up, you still gonna make sure their hair done because you want to make sure when they walk out of the house they looking good. You want to make sure that their clothes are clean. You want to make sure when they walk out of the house they looking good. Because you probably, not saying that it is, but you might went through those situations where you didn't get to have your hair done all the time or have the nice clothes all the time. And you knew how that felt. You got picked on, you got joked on and stuff like that. And it made you feel bad. So you promised yourself, I ain't going to let my kids go through it. Right? Right. And because of that stigma, you walked your kids into that lifestyle of luxuries and great things to the point that it corrupted them. Now you got some spoiled kids. I was going to say brats. Okay, I'm going to stick to who I am, brats, okay? I've been down that road. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit about my life too. Okay? So, what happens is you keep giving them something without receiving anything. It ain't no different. Like I said, I've been down that road. So y'all in the world, how many of y'all receive stuff and then never did nothing to show appreciation back, to at least pay it forward? You understand? Ain't no different than Christmas. How many of y'all get stuff for Christmas, play with it for a day or two, and then you forget about it? How many of y'all get birthday gifts? How many of y'all get Valentine's gift, Mother's Day gift, Father's Day gifts, just because gifts, and after that day or two, the excitement is gone. And 9 times out of 10, you didn't even deserve it in the first place. So this is what's 2 things here. All right? I know you don't like a junky house, and it messes with your mental. So, the first way you can do is stop giving them doing all that dolled up stuff. Give them the basics. Okay? You can do that here. Alright? You can do a regular hairstyle. So if they don't like it and they get mad, this is the battle you're going to have to go through. Because now it's a mental battle. Because now you taking away those luxuries. Don't get them the Jordans. Okay? Don't get them the name brand clothes. Go get them some off-brand stuff. They gonna be mad at you, right? All kids gonna go. You got to stand strong and stand firm. They going to be mad at you. But say, okay, until you do what's right, then guess what? This is what's gonna happen. Or you're gonna keep repeating the clothes and outfit. Okay, summertime coming up. You know you need some new clothes, don't you? All right, they act like it. Help out. Oh, Mom, but help out. Or you're going to be wearing old last year's summer clothes. I don't care the title, whatever. That's what's going to happen. But we got no different school time. Do you want new clothes for school? Yeah, all right then. Show it. Show appreciation. This is a teamwork. We work together. Okay? No one is better than we are all a team. We all can play a part here. If I'm the most valuable player and then I get sick, then how y'all gonna win the game? So I'm saying we all great team. We all gonna work together. We all gonna bring something together. And if you can't work as a team, then be solo. But just remember, you don't do nothing, you don't get nothing. While we going out to eat, find something in the kitchen. You better get those ramen noodles or those pork and beans and some hot dogs and eat. That's how we gonna roll. Until you can sit back and show appreciation, I'm not giving you the luxuries. You get the basics. You're gonna get the basics. I'm not going, because as you say, I have to take care of you. There's a roof, got that. There's lights, got that. There was some hot dogs in there, some pork and beans in there, and some oodles and noodles in there. I guess you fed. All right, I throw a lettuce in there because that's your nutrients, and I give you some apples and oranges and some grapes. Down you go. There you go. There's your nutrition plan. You ain't complaining when the school give it to you, so don't complain about it now. Yeah. Oh, you want those clothes? Oh, you want to go to that concert? You want this? Nah. Clean up that room then. You don't get. I'm teaching you how a job operates. Because guess what? If you go out there to a job, you got to do the job before you get a paycheck. Same thing here. I'm your mother, not your maid. I'm your daddy, not your maid. You're going to do what I tell you to do. Now, if you feel like the world can provide you better services, go right ahead out that door. Don't let that... I ain't going to get that. Go out the door. Yes, I said it. Go out the door. Because apparently I'm not good to you. So go find where you get the real love at. Because you telling me that I'm cleaning up all of this and doing all of that for you, and you can't put a trash bag in the daggone trash can. You can't sweep up. You can't make up your own bed. You can't clean up after yourselves. Bet. This is what we're going to do. Since you feel like that I'm being unfair, we're going to do this. I'm going to put a limit on the internet. That's what we're going to do. I'm not going to pay that phone bill. That's what we're going to do. You want to fight? Let's fight then. You want to boogie? We can boogie. But I bet you who's going to win. Keep playing with me. Now, you want these luxuries? Then get it. Or you don't, and I'm going to treat you like the little slave. Because the last time I checked, you treated me like a maid, so I can be your master today. I'm so serious, y'all. Come on. Get it done now. And ain't going to sit back and wait. Now. Get your behinds up now and get it done. Or I'm cutting everything off. And matter of fact, those clothes are mine. Did you put in on it? No, you did not. So, I'm going to take those back. And matter of fact, since you didn't like my first offer with the regular clothes that I can get you just no name brand, we're going to take a step down. Because guess what? As long as you got clothes on and they are clean, you're good. We're going to the Salvation Army. Since you want to sit back and make me feel like I'm a thrift store, I'm going to supply you the clothes out of it. You know, that's how you can do it. But at the same time, as you are a mom, that's how you get through your trauma. See, your kids is your karma. Okay? And I know you like, that's my karma. I ain't do nothing wrong. Hear me out. Your kids is helping you to get through your trauma. Okay? That's the thing. That's the beauty. I tell you, tests are everywhere. You're going to learn how to get through your trauma through your kids. Okay? Because if you don't learn how to get through your trauma, guess what? That trauma is only going to expand. You see how you about to explode off? You see how it was about to make you pissed off? And guess what happens with that energy? You're going to take that energy out. If you're married, you're going to take it out on your husband. You're going to take it out on your friend. You're going to take it out on your family. Because 9 times out of 10, when stuff like that happen, we take it out on the people that really care about us. I'm not saying kids don't care, but I'm saying we take it out on the people that's saying, hey, calm down. Just let them figure it out. Or, hey, look, walk away. We take it out. You snap on them, but then the energy need to go to the right ones. There's levels to this. Okay? They kids. And don't get me wrong. Some kids going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go out. I'm going to do what I want to do. Bet. Go right ahead. I'm telling you, let them go. Let them go. Bye-bye. Because if you believe in God, right, they going to be all right. And if they had to go out there and do something stupid, then that's the karma they got to go through. You got to trust the process. See, the problem as being a parent, we are afraid to trust the process. It's hurtful. It ain't no different than when a kid grows up and have to go to college. We are all afraid people are afraid when it's time for them to go out to college because they don't know if they can survive. But if you trust your parenting skills, you're just going to have to believe in that. Okay? My kids go through those moments. Best believe, there have been plenty of times I said, yeah, you can kick rocks. Yes, I said it. There's the door. You feel like I ain't a good parent. There's the door. Oh, there's the... Bye. I sure have. Bye. If you feel like being out there with everybody else, go. Go right ahead, because I know I'm there for you. I know I've done everything for you. You want these things, then show it. Oh, there's been sometimes I'll go get me something to eat and say, go in that kitchen and fix you something else. Because I ain't about to do it this now. This is when they old enough to do it. Now, you can't do it to babies. You're going to have to do something a little bit different. But there's food in there. I make sure that that kitchen is packed with food. I'm going to go out, get me something to eat because I earned it. I'm going to go sit here and eat my food. And when you can sit back and do what you need to do, then get to it. Oh, excuse me. Turn that TV off. Turn it off. No, because you want to talk back. Nah. You grown now. You grown? You grown because you want to disrespect me. But that I'm the one paying the bill. Turn it off. You don't need me, right? You don't need me. Turn it off. Matter of fact, where the phone at? Put it down. Thank you. You don't need me. Last time I checked, you don't need me. So if you can't clean up and get the stuff done, you don't need me. So stay in it. And there's times I had to allow my kids to sit in their stuff. Yes, I have. And see, I'm a perfectionist on things. Even for myself, I have to allow myself to be in certain environments to help myself to know that everything always be perfected. Okay? It's sometimes some chaotic situations help you to get out of being perfection on everything. But just because you clean up that house doesn't mean that the house ain't clean. You still got a lot up there you need to let go of. It goes for anyone. But I do it with my kids. And yes, I've told my kids behind up. Yes, I have. And I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm not abusive, okay? I hit the booty cheeks. That's where all the cushion at. They get it from the mama. That's where I hit it at. Now, you wiggle, I tell them all day long, don't be over there wiggling, doing the extra stuff. And I catch myself, I try to make sure. Y'all can call abuse all day, but I'm calling it order. It's abuse when you're doing it out of order. Okay? I am from the old school. I know it's a slave tactic, but it worked for me. Okay? Get in line. Because guess what? When you're in a situation, some kids are like this. For me, I've done everything. I have taken stuff away. I made them write sentences. I made them sit in the corner. I even had conversation with them. I even took them to therapy. I did everything. Sometimes you got to tear their behinds up. I don't care big, little, small. Sometimes you got to tear their behinds up. The problem about doing that is people do it when they going through traumatic situations and they take that energy out and abuse their kids. Y'all, you can't do it. But if you in your right mind and you know you done everything, that's something different. Not all kids need this, but some kids do. Okay? It's different strokes for different folks. Okay? And for the ones that feeling some type of way, go ahead and let Timmy go out there and at the plump food and tell you, shut up, Mom. Go right ahead, because we know how that go. And some of these little black kids get into that point, they starting to say that Now, see, me being in this new era, we ain't gonna have that problem. But yeah, I had to go through it. There's times I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna always be honest. I think one time, both of my oldest two said something